good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Keep a handle on it, my little honey bunnies. Now then, it's 10:40, that doesn't mean no. It's 10:40 a.m. in our order, England, my delicious little babies, okay? And, well, it's sun shining and it's got a blue sky, but it's rather chilly, my delicious little babies, okay? So we've gone through the snow, we've gone through the storms, we've gone through the wind, and now it's chilly again, okay, my delicious little babies? But of course, they're giving us some vitamin D today, okay, my delicious little babies? Now then, so this is going to be a super duper quick video because I've got to pop out, okay? So, well, I'm sure that whoever it is, there we are, will know that I'm going out. Do you see what I mean? I happened to be walking around, I forgot to tell you, my delicious little babies, and I did a video, you know, where I was showing this dress that I'm making because I've got to pop out today, see? I've got to pop to the old market and I've got to go and get a zip, you know what I mean? You know, to zip me dress up that I'm making, my delicious little babies, okay? Yeah, I need a 22-inch. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I've got to go and take that out, yeah. And then, you know, I'm popping to go and see my beautiful, dear little friend Kaz, okay? So, yeah, so I shall be gone for a few hours. Now then, and I was walking around, wasn't I? And I happened to talk about, you know, that my red dress, you know, that you could either put shoes with it or something like that now then. So as I'm walking around, what do I see? A pair of black boots. My delicious little babies, yes, an old pair of black boots. You know, like what somebody's putting out. Anyway, that's the same place, actually, where I've seen the 2 bags of, was it Tesco's crisps? Okay, my delicious little babies. So this is not ending yet, my delicious little babies, do you say? Anyway, so yesterday evening, I'm listening to videos because, you know, I love listening to little videos, do you know what I mean? Especially if they're giving out, you know, good information. And sometimes I like to comment on videos, do you see what I mean? And my thoughts yesterday evening, I was commenting on a video, you know, a banging video, okay, but I was commenting on it and I was talking about what came into my noddle was the fat controller. Now, for most mums and dads, well, you know, and anybody, you know, I do not mean it in that way, you know, even if you're not a mummy or daddy, okay, so I do not mean it that way. Everybody will know Thomas the Tank Engine. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so you got the fat controller and then he sort of controls other things now, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, but as I was listening to my videos, now, with myself, I happen to absolutely adore any dear loved ones, of course, including my beautiful dear little spirit guides, my beautiful dear little angels, and my beautiful dear little giddy god within, okay? But I happen to have a very close bond with my beautiful dear little loved ones, you know, like, oh, my beautiful little nanny and granddad, my beautiful little mama bear, do you know what I mean? I mean, beautiful little great nana, do you say? Who was the youngest of 13. Anyway, and so they were coming into my noddle, do you see what I mean, okay? But they usually come in, they'll dip in and they'll dip out. But they'll usually come in, there we are, especially if something is wrong. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Okay. And somebody came to me, he's not alive anymore, okay, from decades ago, who I used to be with, okay, my delicious little babies. And, you know, so I adore all of my beautiful, dear little loved ones, apart from him. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? But whenever he comes now, I think he's been about 3 times, straight in front of me. And that usually, there we are, tells me something's wrong, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? okay? As well as the other dear little loved ones, okay? There's a certain, shall we say, who come to me, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? Now, when I go back decades, so this is why I'm making this video quick, okay? Because I've got to go and catch my bus. Anyway, and so many decades ago, I went through a stage of where somebody was blackmailing me. Okay, my delicious little babies, they thought they were blackmailing me. I'm going to, say that a different way. They thought they were blackmailing me, okay? And what it was, 3, 2, 1, my juice little lights. Thank you, little lights, you're delicious and bright, yes. And what it was, this particular, who they were, very controlling, do you know what I mean, okay? And especially never liked it when I bought my flat, because I was 23, when I bought a flat. Okay, my delicious little babies, and, so that was young, but I'd left home at 15, I'd worked hard, did care jobs and everything, you know what I mean, went and got my typing at college and went and done things now, do you see what I mean, okay, but I bought my flat at 23. And anyway, so who it was, they changed towards me. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of this, okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to be done saying what I've got to say, because this has been playing on my noddle since the early hours this morning, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get my shower, and then I'm going to take my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday out, because my beautiful little amazing me can walk herself, and then I'm going to be done doing my video, okay? So anyway, so to who it was, I gave them the number. So I said, so they are. I said, so there's the number, because they give me a call on the old dog and bone. Do you see what I mean? So I said, there's the number. I said, call them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's what I was done saying. I said, call them. Anyway, so not long after that, well, anyway, the situation between the two of us just got from bad to worse. Do you know what I mean? I put it down to, there we are, jealousy. That's what I put it down to, my delicious. There we are, little babies, jealousy it was, okay? So, of course, I just, simple things, just did not want to associate myself with such mankind, shall we say. Okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so I just thought, now this is probably going to sound bad to you, my delicious little babies. It's probably going to sound really bad, what I'm going to say. But let me tell you, old-fashioned Jamaican saying, have no skin on my birth trace with what I'm done saying now. And I still stand by it, even after all these years, okay? No love lost there, okay? So I let nature take its course. And who it was took their own life. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I happened to come out of their life. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? So what I'm done saying is, my delicious little babies. Now again, you see, it's like I have to show another side to myself. Do you see what I mean? It's not a side that I like to show. But if my back's against the wall, old-fashioned saying, my delicious little babies, let me tell you, what do you do? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So I will not be blackmailed by anybody. Do you see what I mean? Okay? I'm just done saying it. But this is what we're getting in the world, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Where ones are blackmailed. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, well, we're just going to, spit it all out. If you're not a very good little man in your little suit, or a very good little woman in your little suit, no, 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 no. See what I mean, my delicious little babies? But what I did was, and that was years ago, decades ago, I was done giving a number. I said, go on, call them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's how you deal with it, you see. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, okay? So my point in all of this is, right, and something has made me say this, I'm not taking my video down. No, I'm not. I'm not going to take it down, right? Not when I feel, okay, that somebody, there we are, is doing something now that they shouldn't be doing. Because whoever this is, okay, You're effing with the wrong woman. There we are. Big times you're effing with the wrong woman. Okay? Like I said, nature takes its course. And I feel no way with what I say, because I happen to go through a flipping lot in my early 20s. Let me be done telling everybody that now. Do you see what I mean? To last me a effing lifetime. And one's wonder why I'm on my own. Do you see what I mean? Put up with flipping effing shit. No. Do you see? But one thing now that's not going to happen to myself, I'm not going to be damn flipping threatened or flipping blackmailed to know nothing by anybody. I'm done saying it big times. See what I mean? Okay, that's how I stay. Do you see? So I'm not shouting at you, my little beautifuls, okay? But let me tell you, as my beautiful dear little, oh, I love her so, my beautiful dear little Nana Bear used to say, you come out effing blazing. Do you say to me, you don't put up with this damn flipping shit. And this is what's going on in the world, my delicious little babies. And I was listening to a song this morning when I was in my just little shower. And I don't know if anybody will remember the song, Rick Astley. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two do. Yes. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, what we're going through, and I'm going to repeat this again as well, because as I was washing my hair, I was getting that Julia Roberts, Sleeping with the Enemy, my delicious little babies. Okay, I'm going to repeat this again. I repeated this, was it nearly 2 years ago on one of my videos. Now, with that film, so for most of you, you probably watched that film, yes? Okay. And what it is, it all starts out, you know, well, I'd say rather delicious, you know, very pleasant, you know what I mean? Between Julia Roberts, she's the one playing the part, and then you're the man there, okay? So it all starts out all, you know, rather pleasant, okay? But as time goes on, it's like she has to have the towel rail, you know, like in the bathroom. So she has to have the towel where it looks absolutely perfect, you know, like for when a husband comes home. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, there's a point to everything what I'm saying today, my delicious little babies, okay? And as time went on, it just got worse and worse and worse. So instead of it being like a loving relationship, how it actually turned out, my delicious little babies, okay? She was sleeping with her damn enemy. Do you see what I mean, okay? You know, she had to have one eye open and one eye closed. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I remember saying that when I was in my teenage years, because I was with a boyfriend, you know, and not my first love or anything like that, no. And but this one, he was controlling, very controlling. For some reason, that's what I flipping end up with. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, okay? Well, apart from one, because my beautiful little baby daughter's dad, he was not controlling, no, but you know what I mean. Anyway, and yeah, I remember saying, because we'd had a massive argument, and I was only about, what was I, 17, 18, and I turned around, I said, now let me tell you, this is what I said to him. I said, now let me tell you. I said, you be done now. You're better to sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. I said, because you never know when I'm going to effing strike. Do you see what I mean, okay? Okay, my delicious little babies. And he had a set of keys and he whacked my face with it. Do you see what I mean? And I thought, right. Do you see what I mean, okay? So I seen him, when was it? A couple of decades later. And he wanted to shake my hand. I said, what do you want to shake my hand for? I said, I despise you. Do you see what I mean? And he apologised to me. This is a couple of decades later, he apologised to me for the way that he treated me. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And I said, well, I says, you can apologise to me. I said, but I do not accept it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because that's how I stay. Do you see what I mean? Once I'm in that mood, there we are. That's the way I am. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And there's no change in me. No change in me at all. So wish him well. Wish him well as well, my delicious little babies. Oh, yes. Do you say? So, What's the point? The point is that getting back to sleeping with the enemy, in the end, and she had to wear a baseball cap, Julia Roberts, okay, just to go and see a damn mum now. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay, she was doing her best to get away from your man there now. This is what we're seeing, my delicious little babies, in the world right now. This is a type of relationship. It's like all of us against, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? This is what's happening. And I keep it done explaining it till I'm blue in the effing bird race. Do you know what I mean? Because they love the colour red and blue, isn't it? You see what I mean? It's either this side or that side, you know, but at the end of the day, they do not want any other side. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? But whilst they're blackmailing and spending a chink, 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 you know, to keep others happy now, do you see what I mean, okay? This is what we're going through. Do you see? And of course, there we are. I spot it, sniff it, a mile off, 10 mile off. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But when somebody comes to me who hadn't been to me for a while now, like I say, it's only about a few times, right? That's telling me, there we are, he's done telling me. Do you see what I mean? Yes, I must be on my guard. Believe you me, I am on my guard. Do you see what I mean, okay? So that's it. And please listen to that song, Rick Ashley. Together forever we two do. Do you know what I mean? Okay? Heaven and earth. Okay? You have to see what, please and thank you, what I'm done saying. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But no, I won't be flipping effing blackmailed. And I probably, right now, look like, oh, number 17 there. I probably look like, you know, some bonkers, crackers and crazy woman now. No, I am not. There's absolutely nothing wrong with myself at all. Okay? I'm done saying what I've got to say. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to take my video down. I'm done saying it. Oh, yeah, and the YouTube's back at that again. You know, like if a song comes up and then they put in like something on the bottom as if to say, we're watching you. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? This is what it's like. Because that's what it is, isn't it? You're not physically sleeping with them, but you're sleeping with a damn enemy. Do you see what I mean, okay? And the control, it's like they've really got a hold. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And you've got to sort of really, it's like being in a net. You know, like you're in a net and you've got to find you can see the holes, okay? But what's happening is you can't get through the holes. Do you see what I mean? This is how bad it is, my delicious babies. It's like having a big chain around your flipping damn neck. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Do you see? Anyway, so until my next video, I'm hoping that you're going to get me, my delicious little babies. Do you see? But I will tell you this. When I was in my teens, yes, and when I was done saying that, you know, to my then boyfriend at the time, right? When I was done saying that, let me tell you, he did sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. Oh, he did. He admitted to me. He did admit it. He said, I've never ever seen you like that, Carla. Never. He said, it was your eyes, everything. Do you see what I mean? I completely changed. And he says, you frightened me. And that's a man there now. Do you see what I mean? Yes. I said, good. And we broke up not long after that, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Didn't want to be with a piece of shit like that. Do you see? But this is how some men are. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? They say, oh, yes, you know, really, really nice. And some of them, in order to control you, this is what they do. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And it can happen with women. You know, I knew a man, God bless him. I mean, he was a boxer. And his girlfriend, but he'd never ever harm her. He'd never ever put one hand on her. But she used to flipping knock him black and blue, you know. I said, well, why don't you leave her? I said, what you in that relationship for? And he said, oh, she doesn't mean. I said, she doesn't mean to. I said, of course she flipping means to. I said, get out of it. I said, you're too, I don't mean it in that way. You know, it was nothing like that. I said, you're too good for your woman there now. I said, you cannot stand here. Get out the kitchen. Simple things. Do you see what I mean? But do not put yourself in that situation again with somebody who behaves like that. So, for some of us in our lives, sometimes it's been physically and other times it's been mentally. Do you see what I mean? But this is how some mankind are, unfortunately, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? But let me tell you, I ain't going to be flipping blackmailed by nobody. Lights out. Like I said, you have to look at why some leaders and why they're there and why they've been there for flipping too damn long now, isn't it? Because they're no Snow White. Not at all, my delicious little babies, do you see? So ones have to look now. Doesn't matter how good you are at flipping boxing, karate or whatever, you know what I mean? But if somebody's blackmailing you, just be done and just say, I'm not putting up with it. Simple things. Do you see what I mean? That basically, it gets rid of the problem. Anyway, so until my next video, my delicious little babies, because now I'm going to have a beautiful and pleasant day, okay? And I'll just see what's on the ground. You know what I mean? What somebody else wants to drop on the ground or whoever's spying on me. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Well, happy spying. Do you know what I mean? That's what I've got to say, my delicious little babies. But I've never once shouted at you, okay? I'm just making my point. Good and proper. There we are. Good and proper. You see what I mean? Anyway, so wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my delicious little babies, okay? Sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully, there we are, protected, okay? And I'm sending you so much love, okay? So God bless you all. So much love. You just look after yourselves now. And another good piece of advice for anybody who's lost a dear loved one, please do never be afraid, because some are afraid of the spiritual side of things, yes? Never ever be afraid. So if somebody, who you very sadly, lost, okay, they've gone into spirit and they come to you, please pay attention. I've been doing it, there we are, for decades. Please pay attention, because they're coming into you, towards you, to let you know something. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's a very, very, there we are. It's the best piece of advice you're going to hear today, okay? So, and they help you. Do you see what I mean? It's like a comfort. So they're coming to let you know, because we must never forget they can see. Do you know what I mean? We cannot physically see. Well, I mean, sometimes I can do channeling. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I've done that on and off over the decades. But what I'm saying to you is that they can see. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay, and they can let you know if something's not right, okay? So until my next video, so much love. God bless. Take care. Love you. And that's what these, okay, do not want, okay? So much love. God bless. Take care. Love you. Goodbye.